ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। अजानुलम्बितो भुजौ कनकवदाथो सङ्कीर्तनेकपितरो कमलायताक्षो विशम्बरो द्विजवरो युगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो दिव्यर्विन्दनकन्दुमदाशिमद्रत्नगार सिंहासनस्थो श्री श्री राधा शिला गोविन्देवाय प्रेष्ठालबी सम्रामी भक्त्या विहीनाय परादलक्ष्ये क्षिप्तस्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्न वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। बोलो सभी एक साथ ऑल टुगेदर। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरि बोल। First day of Kartik month, the beginning of Damodar Vrat. It is mentioned in Padma Puran. It is mentioned in so many Puranas. The glories of Kartik Vrat. Shri Rupa Goswami Pad mentioned in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu that in 64 limbs of bhakti, observing special occasions like fasting on Ekadashi, fasting on appearance of Krishna, Ramnavami, Lord Purnima, and then observing fasting on Purushottam month and Kartik month. This year we observed Shri Purushottam month, and now so soon we already started observing Kartik Vrat, Damodar Vrat. In this month is very auspicious month. Scripture says, if anyone get the opportunity to reside in Brajmandal for this 1 month, it's very auspicious. How we can reside in Brajmandal? So it can be either physically with body, but which is not possible for everyone. Even I'm not, but actually I'm in Brajmandal. Right now I'm just sitting at Govind Kund in Govardhan. You see, just right behind me is Giriraj Govardhan. And I'm just sitting on the bank of Shri Govind Kund. Yeah. So physically, if anyone can stay in Brajmandal, mentally, with mind, or by hearing Hari Katha about Brajmandal. We will try, all of us, to follow this Kartik month, maintaining purity, chanting as much as we can. If anyone can set up a target of chanting 64 rounds a day, very nice. There will be no other time to speak or to gossip some other topic other than Krishna. We can read Shrimad Bhagavatam. We can read Braj Mandal Parikrama book. And under the guidance of Srila Gurudev, Srila Gurudev performed Braj Mandal Parikrama for many, many years, like 70 years. Uh, he can't stop performing Braj Mandal Parikrama. Even today, in his absence, even though physically Braj Mandal Parikrama is not going on, maybe some devotees doing by themselves, but Srila Gurudev is leading Braj Mandal Parikrama, and Srila Gurudev is still inspiring us to follow Kartik Vrata. The beginning of this auspicious month, I pay my humble obeisances to the lotus feet of Srila Gurudev, who inspired us to follow Braj Mandal Parikrama and to observe Shri Damodar Kartik Vrata. My humble obeisance to the entire Guru Parampara, my Guru Maharaj, to give us this Shakti, the potency. And every day, we are begging you, oh, to give us that inspiration. We can purely follow Shri Damodar Vrat. Engage all time in chanting, not only 2 rounds or 16 rounds, something special to give an honor to this month. So to give honor means to serve more. Serve what? Shri Nam Prabhu. Serving Nam Prabhu in the form of chanting more. Yeah. That will be our vrata. And whatever and other discussions, let us keep aside for a month. And we should stop forever, but at least we can refrain from 1 month. And let's see, 1st December, when the Kartik will be over. I'm not encouraging anyone to just start gossips and all, start criticisms and all, but at least Srila Gurudev, I'm just repeating his words. He always used to address the audience on this very first day by saying these words. For 1 month, no criticizing anyone. Gurudev always used to say, mind your own business, mind your own anarthas. We are full of anarthas and we're trying to see other person anartha, and we try to see other person mistakes. Are we authority to decide? Is Gurudev has given us some authority or some rights to comment or to see other faults? No. Kahar na kare ninda, Krishna Krishna boli. Not to criticize or see faults or mistakes in others, but rather concentrate more on reading, hearing, and remembering. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. So it's a golden opportunity arrived, the auspicious Kartik month. We will try to keep our tongue in control to only chant Krishna Nam and speak about Krishna. We'll try to control our eyes to see the beautiful form of the Lord and to see the scriptures. We will try to utilize our time in reading and hearing. Some devotees ask me question, what we can read? Srila Gurudev used to read Bhajan Rahasya in this auspicious month. Shri Bhajan Rahasya by Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur and Damodar Ashtakam. These 2 books Srila Gurudev used to read every Kartik. Even if it is repetition, he every Kartik concentrating on these two because it's Damodar month, so Damodar Ashtakam, and so much philosophy is there in that Damodar Ashtakam book. And Bhajan Rahsya, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, he's giving so many details of Bhajan Rahsya, so many details of Bhajan in this book Bhajan Rahsya. And now we also have audiobook in English. In English? Yes, yes, in English, yes. We have an audiobook in English of Bhajan Rahsya. We can also hear that. At the end of every chapter, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is giving the songs. Ashtayam Bhajan. So in many Gaudiya maths, there's a system. In so many other Gaudiya maths, there's a system. Brahmachari sannyasis, they and householders, they sit in particular yam in particular time, and they sing that particular yam bhajan. It's called Ashtayam. There's the system. But our parikrama is so intense and busy, and Gurudev used to lead parikrama in so much Hari Katha whole day and night. I remember when I was in Kartik, whenever we are in Kartik, we go in the morning, 5 o'clock, come back 2 o'clock, and then Hari Katha starts 4 o'clock, all the way till 9 p.m. Yeah. So Kartik month goes so fast by only Shravanam and Kirtanam, hearing and chanting. So I'm just repeating the words of Srila Gurudev. Srila Gurudev used to say, in this auspicious month, there's so many happiness day and disappearance day of so many acharyas. Srila Bhaktivedanta Vaman Gosai Maharaj, Srila Bhaktivedanta Vikram Gosai Maharaj, then Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Sri Bhakti Swarup Siddhanti Gosai Maharaj, and today, and Bhakti Raksha Sridhar Gosai Maharaj also. And 5th November is Narottam Das Thakur. And today, the first day of Kartik month, starts with disappearance day of Param Gurudev. I was thinking yesterday, first day of Kartik starts with disappearance of Param Gurudev. The last day of Kartik is disappearance of my Guru Maharaj. So we are protected in this Kartik month from the beginning day and the last day, two great acharyas. Yeah. Start with Param Gurudev and ends with my Guru Maharaj. So appearance and disappearance in this Kartik month. Yeah, so auspicious. And then also most of the pastimes of Krishna manifested in this month. Damodar Leela means Dam Bandhan Leela, Govardhan Dharan Leela, Shiras Leela, today Sharad Purnima, yeah. So Ras Leela, and many other pastimes. We will hear every day something or the other. So we'll set up some schedule. Last year, I was reading from Brajmandal Parikrama, means following that chart of places of pastime where Parikrama went, and we used to follow the Parikrama in the form of Harikatha. I will think today again, maybe we can start this same tomorrow, from tomorrow onwards. And today is Param Gurudev's disappearance day. So that's just short, brief introduction. Kartik month, Srila Gurudev's warnings and words of encouragement to all of us. Repeating his words. Now, Shri Kartik month. Why it is known as Kartik? It's a month of Radharani, Kirtida Sundari, and Shri Param Gurudev is eternal associate of Radharani, an eternal associate of Shriman Mahaprabhu. As he indicated, his eternal form, that's Vinod Manjari. Just a minute, I think they're going to have a Aarti. Yes. Okay. So, Shri Param Gurudev, Shri Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami Maharaj, one of the very close intimate associate of Sriman Mahaprabhu and Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. Shri Param Gurudev indicated his eternal Sarup as Vinod Manjari. We heard couple of times. Radharani manifests her so many moods in the form of Manjaris. Means all the gopis and Manjaris are, they are one of the moods of Radharani. Manifestation of the moods of Radharani. Like Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari, Lavanga Manjari, Kasturi Manjari. In the same way, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Param Gurudev is Vinod Manjari. The Vinod of Radharani for Krishna. That assume a form as Vinod Manjari. But when Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who is Nayanmani Manjari, who descend from that Kunja, grove of Radha Krishna in Golok, from Golok Vrindavan to this world, and manifested the Acharya Leelas. In that Acharya Leela, Srila Prabhupada brought him all these Acharyas from spiritual world. Yeah. Why? To establish dharma. What dharma? Not Varnashram dharma, but some very important dharma. Bhagavad dharma. Even though they are eternal associate of Lord, but still they practice. And they're showing us practice how one can follow Bhagavad dharma. But actually they descend to establish Parodharma, means Parkya Dharma, the glories of Parkya Bhav, the glories of Paramar mood, which is the prime reason for Krishna to descend with his associates here, to relish Prem Ras Nirjas Koritya Swadam, that Param Dharma, the Parkya Dharma. Mahaprabhu is relishing this. And Shri Rup Goswami Pad and Raghunath Das Goswami, Shri Sanatan Goswami, all Acharyas, they established this Parkya Dharma in their books, in their writings. Shri Param Gurudev, prominent amongst the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, whose only whole sole purpose under the guidance of Srila was to establish Parikya Dharma. because the exhibition of pure love of Shri Radha Damodar, Shri Radha Madhav, manifested more in the Pargya Dharma, and that's why they are Samartharati. The exhibition of extreme love, extreme prem, manifest in Pargya Dharma, which is glorified and which is worshipped in spiritual world. You see, so all our ashes from our parampara, from Rup Goswami all the way to Vishnu Chakur Thakur, Narottam Thakur, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, and then Param Gurudev, Srila Gurudev. They came for this reason, to spread the glories of Parodharma. Bhagavatam says, Save Pumsam Parodharma Yatha Bhakti Adhokshaje. Save Pumsam Parodharma. Pumsa means everyone. No consideration of caste, color, male or female, but for everyone. Only one superior dharma, that is Parodharma. To follow the guidelines of Parodharma and reject all other dharma. Sarv dharman parityajya. But how to follow that Parodharma? You know, we are not allowed to follow that Parodharma, Pargya Dharma. We are not allowed to do this Paramarmud. But following the guidelines of Parodharma, Pargya Dharma. How? On the foundation of following Bhagavad Dharma. Shri Param Gurudev, he came to establish that Bhagavad Dharma. Shri Prabhupada, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur came to establish that Bhagavad Dharma. Shutino Patito Dhyat Adrito Vanumodita Sadhya Punati Sadharmo De Vish Dhropihi. This Bhagavad Dharma is so powerful. Anyone who hears about, anyone who speaks about, anyone who remembers this, Sadhya Punati Sadharmo becomes so powerful. Same moment. If it is followed purely, Bhagavad Dharma. So, there are so many great contributions of Param Gurudev. If we see the life history of Acharya, there are so many perspectives. And everyone see with their own perspective the glories of Acharya. Some say Param Gurudev very bold. Some say Param Gurudev was like a lion, roaring like a lion. Some said Param Gurudev is very sweet. Some say Param Gurudev very protective. So all these are true from all perspectives. In all the directions, Param Gurudev is so expert in serving his Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur. How Param Gurudev was serving. So when we try to hear the pastimes of Acharyas, we focus, what is the point we focus on? Their contribution and their service towards their Guru Parampara. That's the point to be focused on. Lalita Sakhi, Shaka Sakhi, Rupa Manjari, Rati Manjari have individual services. They are serving in so many ways, but some prominence is there. Similarly, Param Gurudev, serving Srila Prabhupada with his life and soul, but certain services are very prominent. And I was saying on the appearance day of my Guru Maharaj, you all have heard that, how he was so uh, expert in, and his contribution is all the scriptures and many others. But behind the scenes, similarly, Param Gurudev, Shishimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Gosai Maharaj, his greatest contribution is to preserve Sri Mayapur Dham from the clutches of Muslims. He, he saved this Mayapur Dham, he preserved this Mayapur Dham. Otherwise, would have been so difficult to save the birthplace of Srimad Mahaprabhu. Param Gurudev fought for this. Param Gurudev did so much for this. Gurudev used to say, because he born the son of a landlord, very rich and very powerful, very bold. Yeah. Therefore, he has no fear in saying anything, even if it is an ordinary person or even if a minister or great any high profile person. Fearless. So that's why he was given a title Pashand E Gaje Kasingaha. Srila Bhakti Sarang Goswami Maharaj, he gave this title to Param Gurudev. Pashand E Gaje Kasingaha. And Srila Bhakti Vigyan Bharati Goswami Maharaj glorifying Param Gurudev, saying, just like a lion is the king of the whole forest, all other animals, when they rest, when they sleep, they always in fear that lion will come and eat us. But do lion also sleep in fear? No. Who will come and eat lion? Who will come and try to disturb lion? Not possible. Fearless. And lion is powerful, but is also powerful. Lion comes and attack on the head of elephant. And there's a word called majja. He eats that, showing his prowess, showing his strength, that he can even kill elephant by jumping on his head. That's why if you visit our centers, what you see in Navdeep Mart, in Govardhan Mart, just right at the gate, you see elephant and lion. Lion is defeating elephant. The elephant here means Mayavad philosophy. Lion here means Vaishnava philosophy. So the victory of Vaishnava philosophy, and to more specific, Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy over Mayavad philosophy. Param Gurudev was very expert. And this was his style, to defeat, to refute all other philosophies, Mayavad philosophies, Shankar philosophies. Therefore, Param Gurudev wrote one book called Mayavad Ki Jeevani. It's also in English. If you read that book, you'll understand the glories of Param Gurudev. How he so expertly he defeated and refuted all Mayavad, getting evidences from so many sources. And he explained how Hiranyakashipu was Mayavadi in Satyuga. Mayavad was always prevailing from all the yugas, even in Satyuga. Hiranyakashipu was Mayavadi. He don't believe in the Shakti, the potency of Lord. In Treta Yuga, Ravan, he wants to declare Bhagwan is Nishaktik. He is devoid of any potency. He don't have any potency. That's Mayavad. So Lord Ram killed Ravan and get his potency back and wants to show I'm always endowed with my potency. I'm always with my potency. There's never a time when I'm without any potency. In establishing the point, Shakti Mator Abhedaha. There's no difference between Shakti and the possessor of Shakti. That's the victory of Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy over Mayavad. So Param Gurudev is writing this. Yeah. Ravan, even though following Mayavad, but Param Gurudev said he read one article where it is said Ravan used to ride on his airplane, and used to go and hear Buddhist philosophy, Shunyavad. That's very technical point I'm telling you. It's philosophical. But in short, understand, because we also don't have much time, because here also we have some schedule, and I also do have some schedule of chanting and reading and recording, and then Harikatha. We also have programs in evening, and there's so many other things to do. Yeah, singing ashtakams, etc. In this way, Param Gurudev, so expert and prominent in defeating Mayavad in the form of his writings, in the form of his, and also the style of his lecturing, his speaking, Mayavad. This is one perspective. Acharyas, they make a very beautiful garden. Just like when you make a garden, you always put a fence around the garden to protect from animals and other persons to disturb your garden. Param Gurudev, he made that garden and he fenced the garden, means protect from other philosophies to interrupt or disturb, especially Mayavad. That's why his book Mayavad Ki Jeevani. Okay, this is one. Then inside garden is what? Flowers. So first of all, protecting from external sources, Mayavad philosophies. But what is inside? Inside is full of flowers. What are those flowers? Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Ashtakam. Param Gurudev's favorite deity, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari. What he established in all his centers, Radha Vinod Bihari. And in this way, Param Gurudev indicating his eternal Swarup, that he is Vinoda Manjari. So he established Radha Vinod Bihari. And therefore he also wrote Ashtakam, Radha Vinod Bihari Ashtakam. Radha Chinta Niveshinam Yasya Kanti Vilopitaha Shri Krishna Charanam Vande Radha Lingitam Vikraham. Radha Lingitam Vikraham means what? We need so much time to describe this. But in other days, but in short, the prominence of Radharani over Krishna, that's our Gaudiya philosophy. Param Gurudev manifested this in the form of establishing white Krishna everywhere in his centers. You see white Krishna. But other Gaudiya maths, even in other establishment, we see black Krishna. And people argue why your temples have white Krishna. Many people told Param Gurudev Why you installing white Krishna? Because it is cheap. White marble is cheap. That's why you're buying white Krishna. But that's not the purpose. That was not the point. Establishing white Krishna. What was the point? The point is the philosophy, the Gaudiya philosophy behind that. And the Gaudiya philosophy means Radha Chinta Niveshinam. One of the name of Radharani is Krishnamai. Krishnamai means Jaha Jaha Netra Pade Taha Krishna Sure. Wherever she see, wherever she glance, she always see Krishna everywhere, or reminds her of Krishna everywhere. But Krishna gets so much absorbed in chanting Radhe, 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 that Krishna changed his black complexion to golden complexion. So all deities what he installed, Radha Vinod Bihari, white, Krishna everywhere, is his mood, his heart mood, in that particular mood, where Krishna is white because he adopted the mood of Radharani and get absorbed in the mood of Radharani, and he lost his complexion. Radha Chinta Niveshinam Yasya Kanti Vilopitaha Shri Krishna Charanam Vande Radha Lingitam Vikraham. This is one point. Now many details are there, and we will going to hear more in this month. The other perspective of Srila Param Gurudev is his services towards Srila Prabhupada, and that is giving up his life to serve Srila Prabhupada. How? Srila Prabhupada, while preaching strongly, establishing Bhagavad Dharma and refuting all other up-sampradayas, philosophies, many people found Prabhupada as a threat to their philosophy, and a threat to their congregation. Everyone getting attracted by Srila Prabhupada because he was cutting the arguments of Jati Gosais, means those who think that if I'm Guru, my son will be the next Guru, then his son will be the next Guru, then his son will be the next Guru. This parampara is not bona fide parampara. It's not bona fide parampara. Okay, if father is bona fide, and if son is not bona fide, what is the guarantee? So how we can put and frame that son in that frame of on the position of Guru? Srila Prabhupada didn't like this idea, and therefore he established Bhagavad Parampara and only put the prominent personalities in those Guru Parampara, not according to the Diksha Parampara. That's why many became against Param Guru, Srila Prabhupada, and in Navdeep Dham Parikrama, they try to kill Srila Prabhupada. They had the plan to kill Srila Prabhupada by throwing stones and bottles. Param Gurudev, without caring for his protection, he took Srila Prabhupada in the room and tried to exchange his clothes, wearing saffron cloths, and in return giving Srila Prabhupada white cloths. And in this way, our Gurudev used to say, Srila Param Gurudev, sannyas was already be done by that. He already accepted Srila Prabhupada's saffron sannyasi clothes, even though he was always wearing white clothes. So Param Gurudev, he protected Srila Prabhupada, his Guru Maharaj, from all those up-sampradayas, not in the form of physical protection, but also in the form of philosophical protection. Anyone going against Srila Prabhupada, Param Gurudev writing articles and cutting their arguments. So, best contribution of the Adarsh Param Gurudev is showing here. how for the service of Gurudev we are ready to even sacrifice our life. Yeah. Many disciples then can't even sacrifice prasadam for Gurudev. They eat before Gurudev eat. They're not trained up. How to serve on Gurudev? Even you have to fast whole day. You can't eat unless your Gurudev has eaten prasad. When Srila Gurudev was present, we never used to eat before him unless he gives us permission that I'm going to eat later, start prasadam. But no one can eat before him. Huh? So what to speak of sacrificing life? No one is ready to sacrifice time. No one is ready to sacrifice uh, one's facilities, one's comforts. No sacrifice. Yeah. But Srila Param Gurudev, he sacrificed his life to save Srila Prabhupada. That's the extreme of Guru Seva. Guru Seva. This is the glorification of Param Gurudev. On this auspicious day, I beg and pray at the lotus feet of Sri Param Gurudev. I know I didn't said much about him because it was our class after a long time we started this, and there was some reason because I was keep on moving here and there, was not fixed in one place. That's why it was not possible. So I wanted to start on the first day of Kartik, and in the beginning some introduction. As Srila Gurudev also used to start Kartik like this, I followed his footsteps and tried to speak those introductory words and inspirational words by Gurudev for me and for all of you, how to properly and nicely follow this Kartik Vrata. The reason I'm ending because the Aarti is all over and all devotees are going to come and bang my door here because it's closed. So let us keep glorification of Param Gurudev. We will hear more tomorrow because they also have some program here in the temple today because it's Purnima and also Param Gurudev program means glorification also. So Hare Krishna. See you all tomorrow. See you every day in this auspicious month Kartik.